Um, Good evening, everyone. My name is Rimsha. Excuse me. My name is Rimsha Shafi, and I'm Teach for Pakistan current fellow from the cohort 2024. And I used to be Teach for Pakistan student from the cohort 2011, from the very first cohort, the year that the Teach for Pakistan came to Karachi. Um, I've done my bachelor's in international relations from Jinnah University for Women, and I'm humbled to stand before you as both Teach for Pakistan alum, student alum, and now current fellows. In 2011, the school that I was studying was Government Intelligence School, and now I'm honored to work in the school, which is Church Mission School in the District South. Today, I would like you to invite to my journey, my learning, my transformative journey with Teach for Pakistan. Let me take you to 2011, uh, uh, the year when I was 12 years old in grade 6, uh, nonchalant, wasn't aware of what life has for me. Uh, my school was operating on pretty orthodox teaching methodologies, and we were short on resources and teachers as well. But I still had the best time of my life in my school with my friends. And then the year in 2011, Teach for Pakistan, three Teach for Pakistan fellows joined in: Miss Huda, Miss Afra, and Miss Mahjabeen. I would request everyone to please have a round of applause for them. Um, so they came in our lives, and they became one of the most important people to my friends and I. And they not only taught us math, science, and English, but they help us meet our true potential and enabled us to think beyond our circumstances. I'm from a challenging background, brought up by a loving and hardworking father who would try the whole day to earn, and a passionate mother who couldn't make it to school, but she wanted her kids to be educated. Yes, sure, please. Um, Despite this passion, I wasn't taught that I can do whatever I want. I wasn't taught to believe in myself or to dream big. Um, you know, as the societal norms plays a part, limiting the possibilities for success. Um, as I was encouraged to embrace the reality that I was received, that being a girl comes with its own limitations. My 2 years learning experience with Teach for Pakistan's fellows, my teachers, have shaped me into who I am today: more passionate and a little more fearless. I still remember I still remember how we used to shout out loud CHAM, CHAM. So that was the acronym, and that was a class chant. But it wasn't just a chant. I believed in that acronym, and I truly wanted to, embrace all the values that each letter holds. And it means so much to me that, I'm just so proud to tell you that now my kids shout out loud when I ask them what do they want to become, and they say champs. That's the proudest and the full circle moment for me in this experience, and this just makes my heart so full of so much emotions. Um, you know, all my experience with the teachers has shaped me into a better person. Um, and I have learned that the teachers, they're this great source of knowledge, and you learn from them. But I never knew that a teacher can be a friend too. That you feel safe around, that you feel heard and seen around, and that you're so comfortable around. My teachers taught us to dream with open eyes and made us feel worthy, important, and good enough to do and not to do. And they gave us the power to choose to what we want to do and what we do not want to do, and anything that we dream to achieve. As if you ask how, I would say their actions and their words have made all the difference for us. Um, the simple sentences like, oh, you can do it. Of course, I can see the passion in you. It's not difficult. You'll be able to do it. These were the things that we heard over and over those 2 years until we start owning those words. And now I still remember how Miss Huda chose up her summer vacation, and she took our class to a computer lab in 2012, and she used to teach us the basic computing skill. I still remember how Miss Afra used to spend her break with us, to give us some extra time to teach us English. And I remember how Miss Mehjabeen used to make maths so much fun. I grew up with maths anxiety, and she was the person who made the subject so interesting for me. um, but even more than that, my understanding of learning was not limited to what happened within the four walls of classroom. They have arranged the first ever sports day in our school, the first ever career awareness in our school, and so many other more workshops that we learned from. They conducted so many other workshops. They and trust me, none of these has ever happened before than that. They deeply cared about us, and everything that they have done or said played a major role in my journey from becoming a student to fellow. After 2 years, they left, of course, but what they left us was amazing. What they left us was they left us with so much confidence and the self belief that we still carry, knowing that they left the Rimsha behind, who has immense self belief now and the confidence that she could achieve her dreams. The perseverance and the resilience that they have inculcated in us helped us to fight the challenges heads on. I wanted to become so many things uh, since I was a kid, but one thing that remained constant, and that was to become Teach for Pakistan fellow. I waited long time, like good 13 years, and I am a fellow, and I'm so proud about that. Um, because I carry the same energy and the same vision that once I was given. Um, my heart is full of the vision that the Teach for Pakistan carry. I want to impart those same self belief, confidence, and the dream that once I was given. And you know what? My students are already dreamers. They already want to change the world. And when they shout jams, I hear their voices, replaying the same hope and the determination that I felt years ago. It's empowering and humbling at the same time to stand before my student as their teacher and a TF student alum. And this makes my work even more important, that I know what their challenges are. I have learned the value of having good role models in life. And all of my colleagues, my co-fellows, and all the fellows and the alums, we're trying to be those role models for those kids, to create more opportunities for them and to help them to discover more opportunities on their own as well, knowing that there are so many other Rimshas, Laibas, Ridas, and many more girls, and people who are waiting for people like those in this room to hear from and learn from our stories to bridge the gap. That keeps me going. It feels 2 years is a short time, and there's a lot to be done. But however, change doesn't comes overnight. As Khadija rightly called it, it's generational work and it will take time. People change people and people change system. I'm proud to be part of this amazing work. This is the movement that doesn't just teach, this transforms. That just doesn't teach but inspires. I will end, but before I end, I want to thank my amazing teachers, Miss Huda, Miss Safra, Miss Mehdabeen isn't here. She's in US. I'm missing her so much. Thank you. Now that I'm in the work, now that I understand the depths of it, now I know how some days can be so challenging. So thank you for not giving up on us. And thank you everyone for staying in this work. The partners, Khatija, Wendy Cobb, and everyone, thank you very much for staying in this work. Thank you very much.